Dig up, y'all. This is Johnny Wild from the band Blindside Thunder, and you're listening to the best internet radio right here on 2 Loco Radio. Crank it up.
Thanks for tuning in to 2 Loco Radio. This is DJ Drasi. I started us off with Erased by Shallow Point. I'm going to be doing a lot of random music today just to give you guys a little bit of a feel of what all we have to offer. Coming up next is Chrysanthemum Noise by Kino North.
Whoa. from my back. I look in your eyes and see who I wanna be. You're making up for all that I lack. I know I'm alive when you're in love with me. The passion we share is worth all the pain. I wave goodbye, cursed by mortality, passing away like tears in the rain. There's no one left to blame for the scars I leave. There's no one else to blame but me. I'm buried 3 feet deep.
Alright, that was 3 Feet Deep by Immune, and right before them I played It All Comes Back Down to Me by Cold 43. Up next is Waiting by Lucid Fly.
To ask you so many times, I've tried taking chances, looking for answers. I wanted to ask you how much time goes by
Alright, that was Losing Control by Kill the Sound. Coming up next is Numb Me Up by Lovesick Radio.
Is this normal? How it became, and war after war after war with me. Are you satisfied the way I bleed, and war after war after war with me? Numb me up, dumb me down, baby, shut me up, steal the truth, hate me, I'll be yours till I die, till I die, till I die crazy. Pull me in, drag me down, make me cry for you, lie for you, break me, I'll be yours till I die, till I die, till I die crazy. I guess I'll get what I deserve over and over again for you. I'll take my licks and hope they heal over and over again for you. Numb me up, dumb me down, baby, shut me up, steal the truth, hate me, I'll be yours till I die, till I die, till I die crazy. Pull me in, drag me down, make me cry for you, lie for you, break me, I'll be yours till I die, till I die, till I die crazy. I guess I'm sick of second guessing, messing with my brain waves. I made my mind up and I'll stay, and I suppose we could go a million different ways, but I am just an animal stuck inside my cage. Do I have to lay me down 6 feet in the dirt? Do I have to kill myself for you to feel me hurt? Numb me up, dumb me down, baby, shut me up, steal the truth, hate me, I'll be yours till I die, till I die, till I die crazy. Pull me in, drag me down, and I'll get it out. Losing all, get it back, I go without his yours. I'll be yours till I die, till I die, till I die crazy.
was Make Me Broken by Kill Devil Theory. Coming up next is The Nymph and the God by Mother Faster.
floats a million miles from a hellish broken land. A savage world laid to waste by the grip of tortured hands. I see them in my dreams, a soulless plague that screams, haunting me endlessly, and I won't escape it. They've taken away everything, but my pain remains. Oh. Inside the sickness grows, I feel the hatred burn out, touched by the Holocaust that sleeps within us unknown. For centuries they claim a hero bears my name. Within the dark, a tortured soul risen from the grave. With every step he takes, another creature fades away. By the judging of his blade, they've taken away everything, but my pain remains. I see them in my dreams, the soulless plague that screams. My faith it burns and burns. My family torn away, but my hands just scar my name. And now searches the world, there's walls for the memory. One direct shine. They've taken away everything, but my pain remains.
Holding the flag and douse the lights. Come on, boys, gonna make another raid tonight. Lower the boats, don't make a sound. 7 fears making the round. Scream and reach for your gun. Grave shot in your gut, we're having a fun. We're here for your gold and your lives. We are the black fires that can talk from our lungs. For everyone we fight. Here we go again. Whoa. For everything we fight. Fire one grave shot, see them drown. Yeah! Keep what you find here and take who you like. Like damn sure you put the blood and cup inside of his bike. Breaking glass, smoke in the air. I stand aside, woman crowned with the golden hair. Look at my face, stare in my eyes. No remorse, I'm gonna eat you alive. It's my job, sorry to say. In the distance, we fade away. For everyone we ride. Here we go again. Whoa. For everything we fight.
was Grape Shot by the Blackfires, and right before them I played The Hunter by Systematic Hate. Coming up next is Monsters Like Us by Imprint.
Woke up in this wasteland to find myself alone again, and everything I love is gone.
was Let Go by Rusty Shit. Coming up next is Watch It Burn by Sharetta.
Look at me in this world, tired and blind to the punches hurled. Fire in my heart, but I got no will. Living with satisfaction unfulfilled. What a shame. Sad that I've got no one else to blame. All the same, living life like I've been lame. You don't know what it's like, not able to make it work. Can't see what's in front of you, so you get shot in the dark. All my life, I've been getting shot in the dark. Never meant to leave without a mark. Whipping in a gear, shit on the future ahead. Now I don't give a fuck about the life I've led. Looks like there's nothing to see, nothing to know, no reason to breathe. Already at the end of the road, still a million things I haven't told. Wait for it, someday it might come to you. Never quit, one thing will will get shot in the dark. All my life, I've been getting shot in the dark. Never meant to leave without a fire. Whip it in a high gear. Shit on the future ahead. Now I don't give a fuck about the life I led. Live my life. Fucking try and live my life. Live my life. Fucking try and live my life.
There's only so much my back can take. All your double talking and the bitter taste. My eyes don't deceive me none. Really just can't see. When my mind goes dark to red, it's happening. All to nothing, and a void embrace. Left me with nothing. My heart has been replaced. I can see your sky is falling down. And every word that you speak to me is a lost sound. You're the wind in the storm and you're building. But before you thunder, I see the lightning. All to nothing, and a void embrace. Left me with nothing. My heart has been There's only so much my pride can take. You can keep on pushing now, but I won't break. All to nothing, and a void embrace. Left me with nothing. My heart has
This is R.W. Griswold from the Riverside Odds. You're listening to 2 Loco Radio. We matter 'cause you matter.
Don't think twice about your anaconda bites or that $1 million dream. Fuck your devil's gate and cross-face chicken wing. You can't defeat me in this ring. Lay right down, I'll break your back. You can't escape the camel clutch. The camel clutch. I'll make you humble, I'll break your back. You can't escape the camel clutch. The camel clutch. So take your resty abs and all your figure folds, shove them straight up your ass. All those Texas clover leaves and Boston crabs are too damn weak. You'll never beat the iron shake. Lay right down, I'll break your back. You can't escape the camel clutch. The camel clutch. I'll make you humble, I'll break your back. You can't escape the camel clutch. The camel clutch. Lay right down, I'll break your back. You can't escape the camel clutch. The camel clutch. I'll make you humble, I'll break your back. You can't escape the camel clutch. The camel clutch.
I could see the signs. She was fixed to fly. It's always better fought than won for those not afraid to die. I couldn't stop it. I couldn't stop it. I couldn't stop it. I couldn't stop it. It's all the same. She takes the world and I take the blame. It's all the same. But she wants to drown and I break the chain. Karen started it, I can't stop it. Karen started it, I can't stop it. Karen started it, I can't stop it. I believe it's too late, I can't stop it.
That was Couldn't Stop Caring by the Spiritual Machines. Coming up next is Make You Beg by Shotline.
You in your wedding veil, the look in your eyes said that you weren't ready. Yeah. He doesn't know it, but it's safe to say you're gonna cheat him on your wedding day. Oh, I tell your head, your dress looks better at the foot of my bed. Say, oh, when I make you beg, then send you back to his loving arms instead. Oh. Walk in the church, baby, just in time. Your daddy's waiting to walk you down that line. It begs the question when you're still a mess, but when he asks you, baby, you still told him yes. Oh, I turn your head. Your dress looks better at the foot of my bed. Say, oh, when I make you beg, then send you back to his loving arms instead. to tie. Is it too late now? Well, can you try and find your way here? Well, can you try and find your way here?
unaware. The answer's so far out of sight, and I won't compromise, and I won't be the prize. Temptation's all about the side. You cannot run from it. This place a total shit. The only out here is a die, and I won't compromise, and I won't be the prize. Temptation's all about the side. You cannot run from it. This place is total shit. The only out here is to die, and I won't compromise, and I won't be the prize.
Alright, that was No Compromise by Tort. Coming up next is a girl named Lish Ventura. Now, Lish is on tour right now. If you go to eventful.com, you can look her up, and you can actually demand where you want her to stop on her tour. We're trying to get her to come out to Knoxville, so be sure to go to that site and demand that she come to Knoxville. So let's see what we can do. Here's Lithium by Lish Ventura.
Inside lithium, don't wanna forget how it feels without lithium. I wanna stay in love with my sorrow. But God, I wanna let it go.
Alright, that was The Tale of Ramirez de Pietro by Chilled Monkey Brains. Coming up next is Wild Ones by Mighty Fox.
I'm on the edge of my seat. I'm at the end of the sea. I'm going nowhere fast. Like a movie come to life. Like the darkness finds the light and the morning pass. You're alive.
was Rearranged by Scarsby Bear. Coming up next is 1,000 Friends by the Maysides.
Adolescent preteens, life teaching TV. Who will teach them wrong from right? Adult utility, tainted loyalty, love and passion lost the fire. There are so many ways get let down and betrayed by the broken promise of a cutthroat world. Infectious apathy, defeated loyalty, and selfish greed consumes us all. Grim humanity, a botched authority, resolutions out of sight. Ideal society, no place for honesty. Spend your dead soul if you like. There are so many ways get let down and betrayed by the broken promise of a cutthroat world. Infectious apathy, defeated loyalty, and selfish greed consumes us all.
I can't just pretend and join the majority of faint-hearted liars with no integrity. Don't smile to my face and whisper the words to me. I'm not gonna stand for it.
But the one I trust just point and play. Accept my ad requests. Surface mom. Work your way up. Step on your friends. Get to the top. There are so many ways get let down and betrayed by the broken promise of a cutthroat world. Infectious apathy, defeated loyalty, and selfish greed consumes us all. I won't be another crooked, two-faced liar, an opportunist with crooked desire. Getting sick and growing tired of living in a warped reality show. I won't be another crooked, two-faced liar, an opportunist with crooked desire. Getting sick and growing tired of backstabbing bricks. I hate that soul.
Running away from myself just to be somebody else. I won't be afraid any longer. No more running away from myself just to hide from someone else. Finally not afraid, 'cause I'm stronger than yesterday. I've been broken in so many different places I can't count. But I can say I've been put back together now, 'cause I know that I've been chosen for something bigger than the names that they've screamed out. Pain told me all about holding on. When it feels like you're gonna fall, keep holding on. 'Cause tomorrow change will come. No more running away from myself just to be somebody else. I won't be afraid any longer. No more running away from myself just to hide from someone else. Finally not afraid, 'cause I'm stronger than yesterday. Wish I knew why that they said I couldn't be, and celebrate every part of me. Hold on when it feels like you're gonna fall. Keep holding on, 'cause tomorrow change will come. No more running away from myself just to be somebody else. I won't be afraid any longer. No more running away from myself just to hide from someone else. I'm finally not afraid, 'cause I'm stronger than yesterday. Oh, oh, well. Oh, oh, well. Oh, well. Stronger than yesterday. Oh, well. Oh, well. Oh, well. Stronger than yesterday. No more running away from myself just to be somebody else. I won't be afraid any longer. No more running away from myself just to hide from someone else. I'm finally not afraid, 'cause I'm stronger than yesterday.
You bring the sunshine to my day, and you bring the stars to my night. You are my rainbow in the sky. You are the ice cream on my bite. And if there is one thing that is real, then it's the loving that I feel. Nothing can ever take it away. Love will always make it stay.
In this town there's no room for imagining. There's only two kinds of work, fast food or factory. Your dreams are all packed up at the end of the day, but they'll never come true if they're always locked away. Away, away, away. Away, away, away. Away, away, away. Away, away. Well, they call you a loser 'cause they don't understand why you don't live the life that your mommy and your daddy planned. Sooner or later you'll submit to conformity, if it's the only path anyone ever lets you see. But don't lock the door to your own cage, there's more to life, you just got to get away. Away, away, away. Away, away, away. Away, away, away. Away, away. Get the hell out of Dodge and never look back again. You gotta follow your heart if you're ever gonna win. And if you don't take a shot, then you don't get to cry to me. Just write another chapter in your Midwest tragedy. You know how the story ends up if you stay. If your dreams aren't here, then follow them away. Away, away, away. Away, away, away. Away, away, away. Away, away. Away, away, away. Away, away, away. Away, away, away. Away, away.
Alright, that was Away by Last Day's Pay, and right before them I played Concern by Tire Mask. Coming up next is Scorched Earth by It Destroys and Kills.
One step left to avoid
inside me. Now I see that you and I am the door. Don't wanna play anymore. You wanna ride and ride me. It'll be alright, but you're with me all night. You wouldn't just let it be. Now you regret it, forget it. No, you're with me all night, so you can see alright just what it does to me when I cannot control it. You said you want me to show me. Now you finally see. The other side of me.
that perfume you're wearing. It reminds me of someone I'm not sharing. When I close my eyes, it fills the room. What's the name of that sweet perfume? It reminds me. It reminds me, oh. It reminds me. It reminds me of home. Tell me that you hate me and you never wanna see me again. What concerns me is you say it with that sick little grin. Laying right beside me, I see right through your skin. Your heart's not there cause you're thinking about me and her. It reminds me. It reminds me, oh. It reminds me. It reminds me of home. Reminds me of all summer nights when the line is right. Hold you tight, turn off the lights. I get the feeling that this life's worth living. What's the name of that perfume you're wearing? It reminds me of someone I'm not sharing. When I close my eyes, it fills the room. What's the name of that sweet fucking perfume? It reminds me. It reminds me, oh. It reminds me. It reminds me of home. Reminds me of all summer nights when the line is right. Hold you tight, turn off the lights. I get the feeling that this life's worth living. Reminds me of all summer nights when the line is right. Hold you tight, turn off the lights. I get the feeling that this life's worth living.
Alright, that was Sick Little Grin by Second Drive, and right before them I played Aftermath by Dark Avenue. Now I'm about halfway through my show, and unfortunately, as much as we hate to do it, we do survive a lot on our donations. So for those of you that can spare that extra dollar, make sure you go to our site, twolocoradio.com. Send us that little extra buck. It helps keep us afloat, keeps the good music coming your guys' way. Without further ado, here is My Hypocrisy by Incarnadine Coven.
One beautiful moment, this tragedy entices you.
waiting on you. You in the rhetorical sense that is you, whoever you are. The color's being made, the snow it starts melting, and I know you need to get paid. Never mind fat, never mind old. This drag is awaiting, this drag is getting cold. And I'm down and I'm used, just a one-man wrecking crew. Jaded whispers in the air of a life past, I don't care. And I got a new friend. I got a new friend who has never been a real fan. Filling holes, fixing all the rain that's been leaking outside of this one-man genocide. One man, it's true, one in a million who's been waiting on you. You in the rhetorical sense that is you. Oh my gods, I'm trying hard to keep the firelight up, keep the firelight up. And I'm down and I'm used, just a one-man wrecking crew. Shaded whispers in the air of a life past, I don't care. I prefer the rain next to the snow. All my pictures do unfold. You can't hit me if you dare, cause my life's gone and I don't care. Hookers and blow, it's all I wanna know. It never seemed to get old, old. Hookers and blow, it's all I wanna know. It never seemed to get old, old. Hookers and blow, it's all I wanna know. I never ever seem to get old, no. Hookers and blow, it's all I wanna know. I never seem to get old. Oh my gods, they are trying very hard to keep the firelight up, keep the firelight up. Keep the firelight up. Keep the firelight up. Keep it up, up. Keep the firelight up. Hookers and blow, it's all I wanna know. I never seem to get old, old. Hookers and blow, it's all I wanna know. I never seem to get old, no. Hookers and blow, and it's all I wanna know. And it never ever seemed to get old, old. Hookers and blow, it's all I wanna know. Alright, we say good night now. Keep the firelight up. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up, oh. Keep the firelight up. Keep it up.
Alright, that was Hookers and Blow by the Garage Boys, and right before them I played Without Me by Soul Lost. Coming up next is Struggling with Fate by Stormcraft.
The straws are drawn and now the die is cast. A number came up. It seems I've come to a fork in the road. Which way do I go? All my paths have brought me here, and much is clear. The truth stares back at me from the mirror, but I don't see it. Breathe. In my eyes you will see once again. In my eyes you will see I am he. From the depths of the sea, call to me. Yes, my own name will summon me from the deep, to rise from my grave once again. I'm hurting my feet, I crawl into the night. This time the blood will pour from my eyes. Cursed with the pain and the truth of a time when I fell from the grace of the gods was blind. My broken soul burned from inside. But now I have awoken and my eyes are open, and I can't concede it, I just believe it. So I'm faced with the choice to embrace and fight or lose my mind. But I fear I'll do them both in time. Breathe. In my eyes you will see I am he. From the depths of the sea, call to me. My own name will summon me from the deep, to rise from my grave once again. In my eyes you will see I am he. From the depths of the sea, call to me. Yes, my own name will summon me from the deep, to rise from my grave once again. Stand on the edge of time where fact and faith collide. I dwell in the dawn and I must find my way back to the end. I hold the world in my hands, yet I can't escape my mind. I am the slave of destiny, but vengeance will be mine. Is shuffled and now my hand is dealt. The tower came up. It seems I've come to the end of the road. There's nowhere to go. Yes, all that past has brought me here. That much is clear. The truth stares back at me from the mirror, but I won't see it.
So I sit here thinking about it all over and over again. I see all that is, all that was, and all that will ever be. And in the end, I can think of only one thing. Let the tower fall.
Spit the bit that keeps you contained. Feed the fire that burns you. Go be like me and switch your side of sanity and live life in chains. the powering, we're conquering. Awakening, outcast, insane. The deafening screams and refrain. A strengthening flows through our veins. It's mutiny. Break the hand that feeds you. Spit the bit that keeps you contained. Feed the fire that burns you. And hysteria and unrestrained. Bite the hand that feeds you. Spit the bit that keeps you contained. Feed the fire that burns you. Be like me and switch your side of sanity and live life unchained.
In the haze of night, let go of all despair. 'Cause it's the warden's turn for the electric chair.
We're taking back the streets.
Authority beware.
Let our banners rise. By the flag of the lunatic allies. Awakening, a reckoning. The beckoning, the exiled offspring. Toss the king, the powering, we're conquering. Awakening, outcast, insane. The deafening screams and refrain. A strengthening flows through our veins. It's mutiny. Fight the hand that feeds you. Spit the bit that keeps you contained. Feed the fire that burns you. Let hysteria run unrestrained. Fight the hand that feeds you. Spit the bit that keeps you contained. Feed the fire that burns you. Don't be like me and switch your side of sanity and live now and change. Screams and refrain. A strengthening flows through our veins. It's mutiny. Fight the hand that feeds you. Spit the bit that keeps you contained. Feed the fire that burns you. Let hysteria run unrestrained. Fight the hand that feeds you. Spit the bit that keeps you contained. Feed the fire that burns you. Don't be like me and switch your side of sanity and live life and change. Oh.
Dig up, y'all. This is Johnny Wild from the band Blindside Thunder, and you're listening to the best internet radio right here on 2 Loco Radio. Crank it up.
Come on, let go. I want you to lose control. Setting off this electric night where we come alive. Come on, get up, you know we're gonna shout it out. Stand up, it's time to hear you scream that loud, so I can hear the crowd. Give it up now, turn it up, baby. Let it go now, let's get crazy. I wanna feel you move your body. Never wanna come down. You don't have to be famous or be part of a scene. All you need right here and now is to sing with me. Are you gonna come to life? Are you gonna lose your mind? It doesn't matter, just as long as you scream tonight.
Beautiful Lies by Ghost of War, and right before them I played Fallen by Trident. Coming up next is Radio Mind by Dax.
Sorrows come and go, hearts will shrink and grow. Some mysteries forever are unsolved, but riddles are the work of charlatans and frauds who weave a selfish plan through a worthy cause. So twist and tweak your frequencies tonight. Broadcasted waves alright. Lost to a rhythm in the night. Tune into your radio mind. We can laugh so easily and claim our victory over all the nights to which we lost control. Leave the reigning to the kings and rummage through our things in search of what we've had here all along. So twist and tweak your frequencies tonight. Broadcasted waves alright. Lost to a rhythm in the night. Tune into your radio mind. So twist and tweak your frequencies tonight. Broadcasting waves alright. Lost to a rhythm in the night. Tune into your radio mind. So twist and tweak your frequencies tonight. Broadcasted waves alright. Lost to a rhythm in the night. Tune into your radio mind. Twist and tweak your frequencies tonight. Broadcasted waves
Underwater, sinking quickly. Help me to survive. Fading.
now. You can save me 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 now.
That was Fading by Logan Arsenault. Coming up next is Dead Love Letters by Seven Circle Sunrise.
Called me up but didn't have the guts to come
Just take all